Happening, guys, and welcome back to an impromptu part 2 for the bridges and piers and train stations content packs. Let's get back into it. So this episode wasn't ever intended to be made, but I had a few comments on my last video. Thank you for that. They'll pop on the screen around now. Ta-da! Saying basically you've forgotten some stuff from the pack, and I fully appreciate that, and thank you for those comments, especially Armesto, who is actually the creator of one of these content packs. So thank you very much for watching and for your feedback, really appreciated. And also the Jahari Escape, thank you very much. Without you commenting on the video, I wouldn't have even known. So, in this episode, we'll be looking through the pedestrian pathways, we'll be looking at some more transit hubs, which we're looking at now, and also we're going to be looking at some more metro. So, let's have a little look. Right, so here we go. I may double up on some of the train stations. I can't fully remember what I put into this absolute mess. Look at it. It's ridiculous. It's probably the biggest mess I've ever made in City Skylines, just because I wanted to get all of the train stations and stuff in, and I haven't got a clue where any of the lines are supposed to go. They're just in, so don't have a look at those. Have a look at the train stations and the bridges and all sorts. They're fantastic. The creative pack's fantastic. Ignore my building, especially in this map. It's absolute trash. Anyway, so this is the sunken multi-tier metro station. It has, I believe, 3 sets of tracks on the bottom. Then you've got 2 sets of tracks on either side on this mid-tier level, and then it's got sort of a what do you call it? Like a square on top, like a plaza. That's the one. So you've got some trains going in, and what you can actually do is fully get into the train station. Have a look at the detail. You've got working escalators, you've got stairs, you've got all the tracks. Obviously, once this is fully working and there's loads of people in here, it's going to be an absolute bustling hub for your metro stations. Then we're moving on to this one over here, another sunken plaza. You've got the canopies running over the top. I think I may have covered this one before, but there you go. You've also then got this one, another sunken metro hub with, again, a plaza on top, just under this, here we go, just under this glass area. Looking fantastic. And while we're over here, let's have a look at these 2 elevated metros as well. So again, these are off of the road, they snap to the road and can facilitate larger lanes of traffic, so you can get multi lanes going underneath these things. I think they can fit up to 3 lanes, I believe. Let's have a little look. Where's the upgrade tool? There it is. Yeah, once they're snapped to a 3 lane, they should be able to fit a 3 lane road, no problem whatsoever. And then you've got this nice one over here, and this one's a bypass station, so you can have lines coming in on the outside, and then the bypass can run all the way through the middle and off to more stations, which is absolutely fancy, especially if you're using it in the middle of a chain. Now we've also got this one over here. So this is, let's start with the smaller one first. This is the glass box train station. Again, it's got parking on the outside. Fantastic idea. Love a bit of parking inside your city. Make sure you're adding parking spaces and roads where people can park, and that's going to help minimize your traffic and also keep roads a bit cleaner and clearer. So this one is a train station. I'm not even sure if I've linked up a line to this one, but we've got trains working away down there. I'm surprised it hasn't jammed up, to be quite honest. It's getting a bit blocked, but it's working. And then we've got this 12 lane Yeah, 12 lane? Yeah, 12 lane train station with a metro hub over the top. And look at the amount of detail that's gone into this. I mean, from just a creator and a creative point of view, it's absolutely mind-blowing the amount of work that's gone into these train stations. And for some reason it's all floaty off the floor, but that's the design. You want to have a hole for the train to get in and out, but you've also got these like support pillars at the top here which are holding the roof up. It's a style choice. It's not an issue with the pack, it's a style choice. It's fine. But you can get 12 lanes going on these hubs, so this will be like your central station. And for a central station, it looks absolutely beautiful. Like, why wouldn't you want that in your centre of your city? Plus the fact that you've got your metro attached to the top of it as well, which means you can just basically run your metro straight through the centre of your city as well and link up with all of this wonderful trainy goodness. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Okay, and tucked away in the landscaping menu, you will find the biggest amount of keys you will ever see. We're over at the pedestrian pathways at the moment, so we've got two here. We've got the American and we've got the European. European is on the left, I believe, and the American is on the right. Let's have a little look. So European, yeah, European's the thicker one. You've got these on the floor, or you can have them raised. So let's pop in the American. Yeah, American. Let's put that along the floor as well, just to see what that looks like. So that's your American footpath. And let's pop in the European footpath over the other side. The European looks like it's planks of wood. Yeah, they look exactly the same if they're laid down on the floor, but as soon as you put them into the bridge format, they end up looking a little bit different. So you've got this sort of like wooden looking structure here for the European, and again wooden, but its slats are different, and it's also got some thicker fences on the side. Also the pillars are different as well, and differently spaced out, so you can get a varying look from your parks or your, general walkways using those. And over here, this monstrosity of a mess. I wasn't quite sure how I could do this without actually setting up a load of keys with water and stuff, so I just whacked them in. But you can obviously play around and experiment with them yourself when you've got the pack. But these are all keys, so you've got different types of keys. If I pull up the menu again, so it's landscaping, you've got so many different sea walls, and you've got pedestrian pathways, you've got tiered keys. There's loads to choose from. So if I pick up the picker mod, we can actually see which ones are which, I believe. So that one's the simple wall. You've got the tiered seawall both, tiered seawall top, etc, etc. What's this one? City tiered key top. Ooh. There's ones with stairs. Here you go, look. So these ones have got stairs on them. So these are these ones, so you can get to the top and bottom of the tier. So if you had a sea wall that was maybe one height on one side, and then you had some water on the other side that was a different level, you could use these and you can actually get some sort of multi-tier walking pedestrian pathway setup going, which would be absolutely fantastic. I kind of want to fill it with water now, but I also don't. It takes so long. And that's just one of the pathways that I put down before. So think now, that is everything from the pack that I can think of, and that has been pointed out to me by other people. Let's have a quick skim through just to make sure that we haven't forgotten anything. Is there anything in here that we haven't touched on? We've got all of these bridges in, fine, no problem whatsoever. Our parks, haven't got anything in there. Our train hubs, we've done these. Any of the hubs in here is all mass transit. There's no actual new ones from the creator packs. They can all be found inside here. We've covered these ones before. This one here is most certainly my favourite out of the whole pack. Look at it. So majestic. And then we've got all of our keys and our pedestrian bridges and pathways. Obviously, if they're on the floor, they'll just be a normal path. If you elevate them into bridges, look fantastic. Anyway, so just to touch on it again, these packs are made by Armesto. Once again, thank you for your comment in the last video. Really appreciated, and hopefully I've done the rest of your stuff justice in this one. And also thank you to Bad Peanut for creating all of the train stations in the other pack. So thank you for that. If you've liked the content, please leave a comment down below. A like on the video would be fantastic. And also, if you wouldn't mind just sharing it to your friends and family. Maybe not your family, but if they're into City Skylines, they might be interested in it. You never know. All of it would be fantastic. If you did want to stick around, then a subscribe would also be really appreciated. I'm up to 52 now. I'm trying my hardest to get to 100. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, hopefully enjoy the content packs in your own cities. I'll definitely be adding them into mine in the next coming episodes. Thank you for watching.